Hello, welcome back to the interface. My name's Alex, and today we're looking at the infotainment system on the MG5. We've got a full review of this car coming very soon to the Interface Cars channel, so stay tuned for that video. However, in this video we're going to look at the infotainment system, what it does, how to use it, all the features that you get, as well as the driver's display as well. So first things first, we've got a 10.25-inch touchscreen with support for wired Apple CarPlay and wired Android Auto. Very similar to the MG4, we've got a widget style screen on here, so we've got some widgets for the CarPlay stuff here. Got the charging widget with the amount of battery you've got left. You can also start charging and lock the charging port as well if you need to. And we've got the discharging settings. So on this particular car, as well as the MG4, this supports vehicle to load. So you can plug in a adapter to the Type 2 port with a 3-pin out, so a main socket essentially. And you can power all types of things like a kettle or a charger for your laptop and that sort of thing. There's a widget for the music that's playing currently. So if you've got music from your phone, it will display on there, and also the radio station as well. And we've got the built-in satellite navigation system on the car as well. On the right-hand side, we've got shortcuts to the home page on the car. So it's this widget display here. Got a shortcut to navigation, music, phone, and then the shortcut to the 360-degree camera view on the car. And then at the bottom of the display, we've got the shortcut to the climate control system, a shortcut to sort of get everything up and running to clear the windscreen. And we've got a button there to heat the rear windscreen as well. Turn the climate control on and off, home button again, and then the plus and minus for the volume controls as well. So let's look at the home screen first. We're going to click on the physical button there. So as I mentioned, we've got everything on the main screen here. If we swipe across to the right hand side, it is a little bit finicky sometimes. You have to sort of watch where you get it. So if you do, there we go. So that's how you do it there. We've got a shortcut to the air conditioning, Bluetooth phone, vehicle settings, the camera view, video, settings, radio, energy management, and user manual. So we're going to go by every single app and see what comes in what. So the first thing we're going to look at is the air conditioning on this car, so the climate control system. So if we click on the air conditioning button there, and if we turn on the car to do this, and then we can turn on the air conditioning, so we can turn on the climate control system using that button there. Also, this button does exactly the same job as well. Got air conditioning turn on, eco mode, automatic. You can choose the recirculating for the air, or whether the air is being brought in from outside, and then where the air is going. So you can have your face, the feet, windscreen plus the feet. There's a lot of options in there. And we've also got 2 heated seats, one for the driver's side and one for the rear side. So we can turn those on as well. And then we've got the temperature control on there. So it's a bit annoying that you have to go into the infotainment system to turn the air conditioning on and off and change the temperature, but it is what it is there. And you can also slide that up and down, which is a bit more accurate. If we go back to the home screen, got a Bluetooth phone. So I've got a phone connected right now, and we can see I can dial numbers, and it's brought in some pictures from my phone as well. We're going to do recents. We've got some recent numbers in there and keypad, and we can dial numbers if we need to. So that's all pretty simple to use. Go back to the home screen. We've got vehicle settings. So we've got further function available after startup. So again, if we turn on the car again. So we've got the lane assistance feature. So I remember on the MG4, up until very recently, this feature would keep turning itself back on every time you get back in the car. So it's good that this isn't the case, and it doesn't seem to be the case anymore. We've got speed warning as well. So if we turn on the lane assistance feature, we've got assist mode, we've got alert, departure assist, lane keep assist, low, moderate, and high for the alert sensitivity, audible warning, vibration reminders, so you can get the steering wheel to vibrate for you, and that will tell you that you're going over the lane you're in. So we'll leave that turned off because it is very annoying. Got speed warning, speed control mode, manual intelligent off, so that's turned off currently. Traffic jam assistance system, so that'll be sort of getting the car to move very slowly when you're in traffic jam. We've got front collision assistance, and then the mode and the sensitivity for that particular one. It would be nice if MG explained what some of the features do. So battery heating during driving. As far as I know, you get the battery to warm up while you're charging to make it charge more efficiently. So I'm not entirely sure what that benefit would be for that, but it's good that they're offering that feature. And then convenience, you've got some star buttons on the steering wheel, and you can choose to what that does. So you can have it to open the CarPlay or open the 360-degree camera. You have the mirrors automatically fold and unfold when you lock the car, automatic door lock, unlock on power off, which is quite good as well. And we've got lighting, so follow me home, so the lights will stay on after you lock the car for a given amount of time. Automatic high beams as well. Find my car response, so if you click a button on the key, the horn and the lights will flash to let you find your car. That's everything for the vehicle itself. We'll go into the settings app in a minute, but look at the 360-degree camera view now. So we can see we've got a view at the front, we've got a view around the sides. The camera itself is fairly washed out and grainy. If we look at the 3D view, we've also got a 3D view of the car. Again, that's very poor resolution for that. And we've got settings for that as well. So we can have turning during assistance display, parking aid lines, and then the contrast as well. So we can see radar, opacity, perceptive selection opacity as well. That's everything for the front itself. And then video as well. So if we've got a USB device with an MP4 file plugged in, we can play back that video. And then we've got settings as well, so there's a lot of settings in here. We've got the brightness control for the display, so we can turn up the brightness there. So put it back to where it was. Background auto switching, so you have it a light background or dark background, and you have it turn on and off depending on the time of day. Language, 24-hour format, auto set time. I'm not sure where that comes from, either GPS, DAB as well, I'm not particularly sure. Always show clocks, if you've got the screen turned off, it'll do that, and then units in miles or kilometers. Bluetooth, so I've got Bluetooth turned on, my phone's connected currently, got device name, synchronized call history and contacts. If we scroll down, there's some other devices that have been connected previously. For the sound, you can turn off these key sounds, so it won't make a noise when you're clicking the buttons. You can turn off the vehicle alerts, voice guidance, media, phone, loudness, and there's all the EQ settings in here. So I've got it set to vocals currently, you've got it on auto. You've got sound stage as well, so you can decide where the sound goes. System as well, it tells you what software version this is on. So I'd imagine this car runs Android, looks like it does. So you've got the software version 83.3.48. You can update the car as well. So detect new versions. So it's last detected on 24th of October. Doubt there's a new version since. There's no version now. And then USB storage, you can plug a USB device in, same for the video system as well. Got a digital user manual, so navigation manual, it tells you exactly how to use it, it's like a PDF. And then owner manual as well, again, sort of a PDF telling you how to use all the features. And you can zoom in on that, it's quite nice. Then bind vehicles, so that's for the MG iSmart app. You can control the car, see where the car is, do the heating remotely. I can't actually do anything with this currently in this video because this isn't actually my car. This belongs to MG's press office, so I can't display the MG iSmart app. And then for the radio, so we've got Smooth UK playing currently, we've got some favourites on this side. We can click on this button to view a list of all the stations. So you can see you've got BBC Radios, Birmingham, D1 National there as well. Then we can set different radio stations as favourite and untick other ones if we want to. And then we've got FM as well, and we can slide through different frequencies on FM. We've got AM too. So pretty usable DAB system. I do find that the DAB radio in the MG5 is a lot better than the MG4, simply because this car's got a physical aerial on the roof, and the MG4 didn't have that one. And then we've got energy management as well, so this will show you exactly how much battery level you got left. You can set the discharging as well, and you can start discharging with that adapter, and then you can see the current and the voltage. So when you're plugged into a charger, this will tell you how much remaining time is left when you're charging, and then you can unlock the charging port as well if you need to, without having to unlock and lock the car to release the charging port. So that's pretty good. And this screen's only available when the car is actually physically running, so I've got the engine on essentially, or the battery system on. This will only display when that's running. And then lastly, there's the user manual as well. We've got just a shortcut button to the user manual of the settings as well. And as I mentioned, the CarPlay on this particular car is wired only, so some USB ports down underneath the plinth here, and that will give you wired Apple CarPlay and wired Android Auto. And then for the driver's display, we've got a pill-shaped display. So on the left-hand side, we've got the speed we're currently doing, and then on the right-hand side, it gives you the state of power, so that'll go into minus figures when you're regenning and plus figures when you're using the power bit essentially. But on this view here, we've got currently the cruise control system live, so there's some buttons on the steering wheel, so I can flip between the warning and all the faults on the car if there are any. Got the mileage system currently, so I reset the trip when the car was delivered, so I've done 340 miles nearly, 12 hours of driving, average speed of nearly 30 mile an hour, and then the miles per kilowatt were 3.3. Down the bottom we've got the state of charge, so 64%, 135 miles remaining on the charge, and we've got the mode it's in, so comfort, and that will change to eco or sport when you change it, and then the regen mode, so 2 currently, and if I click the curves button, I can go between 3, 2 and 1, I'll put it back in 3, and then there's the total mileage the car has done, so it's just over 9,000 miles. I can go into overspeed threshold, so I can set luminance level of this display here, next service, just click on overspeed threshold, so yeah, we can, a very ambitious 150 mile an hour, but that's pretty good there. Luminance level, so we can set brightness of this display, not much in it really. And then next service, so we can see next service is in 5,500 miles. And then we've got the cruise control settings there, and then the warning. So there's not much to it on that bit there. And if we come out, look at the steering wheel, we've got the media controls on this side, so the volume, mute, tracks as well, and phone calls. And on this side here, we've got these controls here control the display over there. So that's been a look at the MG5 infotainment system. Hope that's been a helpful look at what this screen does. If you're looking to purchase an MG5, or do you currently have one and want to know what some of the features do, as I said, I hope that's been quite valuable to you. If you want to learn more about what the interface does, visit our website, theinterface.uk. Thank you for watching this video. My name's Alex, and we'll see you again next time.